Hi, my name is Janelle Torkington. I'm an editor for Appszoom, and today I'm doing some video feedback for Devnamic for their app Crop and Square, which seems pretty self-explanatory. Let's see how it works. So some first impressions. Okay, it's not too visually appealing of an app, but I think it's pretty utility in its use. So it looks like I can either take a photo here or open a picture I already have. Let's open a picture that already exists, and we'll choose the picture of the angry bird that I took in the office here. Okay, so like it says in the title of the app, this is for cropping. Oh, okay, cropping and squaring. Oh, all right. I can change the size of this with my fingers, but it's not quite as responsive as I want it to be. Okay, there we go. That's something that the dev could look at, making sure that this really responds to fingers. I'm doing like the pinch and extend motion, but it just doesn't always capture where I'm touching. So dev might want to look at that. Looks like. Okay, I can also choose ratios here. That makes sense. So this app would be good for if I used a photo service like Instagram that requires your photos to be in square format. But like if I wanted to do one in portrait like this, then it adds bars for me on the side. So they're just white as a default. And then I can use the eyedropper, yeah, totally, to change the background color. All right, that kind of matches his eyebrows. That looks pretty cool. Looks like I can also choose... Yeah, I can choose whatever color I want. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we'll make it a more vivid red. Then we've got some options here on the bottom above the ad. I don't know what the little Pac-Man ghost does. Oh, I see, a ghost image that goes in the borders on the side. That looks kind of funny with this image. I'm going to take it out. I can round the corners, and I can add shadow. All right, some pretty basic... customization options here, and then I can go to the home, I can download it, or I can share it. Let's download it, and I can choose the size. That's pretty great. Okay, tiny is fine for this image. I don't think I'll print it out anywhere. Great, so it's saved in my storage. All right, and then we can go back home and do it again. Okay, cool. So my first impressions of this app is that it's utility, it's simple, it's hard to mess up, it seems to run really smoothly. I like that in a utility app. There's nothing fancy, no bells and whistles, but it works really well, which is the most important thing with an app like this. I mean, it's all in the name. What it does is crop and square. What if I try to take a photo? Okay, tapping on the camera icon makes me think I'm going to take a photo, like in the moment, but it sends me to my pictures, exactly the same as the open a picture button. The dev might consider changing that because people are pretty used to when they see a camera icon taking a picture at that exact time. So let's reopen that and open a picture. And okay, again, this cropping mechanism, you might want to make sure that it responds well to people's fingers, especially clumsy fingers like mine. This works really well. There's a lot to be said for simplicity. Wow, that green is really vibrant. But something that you might consider adding are filters. People really like filters. I mean, for example, this image that I took is awfully green. It would be nice to be able to change that a bit. And I don't know that these really simple editing options are really that useful to people. Folks are used to stuff that's much more customizable these days. Apps like VascoCam, like Retrica, like Instagram, all let you tweak your image a lot more. I understand that this one is just for crop and square, but adding a few filters here and there I think would be really well received by users. Finally, I like that it's immediately easy to download and to share, which is exactly what you would want to be doing next after making an image. Cool, we'll download that one too. Let's keep it tiny. Great. So in conclusion, I'd probably give this app somewhere between a 6.5 and a 7. I'd look up some other competitors first to see what they're like, but it works really well. It's not a beautiful app, but it gets the job done, and that's exactly the idea behind something named so utilitarian. There's no bugs in performance, and it does what it proposes to do. So I would happily recommend it to users. A few tweaks here and there, and it could really be outstanding in its field.